Today we have an exciting lesson on how to maximize your growing space with a limited garden. And today we're here with MCR Urban Gardening, which is Eddie and Coral, who do both the construction of these planting beds and arbors and so much more, which you're going to be seeing in addition to planting, landscaping, and maintaining. We're also here with Ananda of Huntington Beach Family, in addition to Compassion Works, where they care as well for disabled children as well as disabled pets. I'm putting all the links to their Instagram, Facebook, and website, which you'll find in the below video description, as well as the comments for your convenience. I encourage all of you to click it, familiarize yourself with the amazing work that these awesome organizations are accomplishing throughout Los Angeles, Orange County, Riverside, and beyond. Check them out.
Hello, what we do is help you build and design and show you how to maximize your space for an urban setting, help you grow beautiful vegetables and maximize the small space that we all have in the city. If you want to build your own garden bed, we can help you do that. If you want to build a pathway to your garden beds, make it easy, make it accessible for you to use, we can do that as well. Anything that you can think of, we can build for you. I do the design, I do the construction, and Coral brings everything to life.
Yes, I like to help people grow and learn how to harvest. I love to do pollinator gardens, especially to bring life to your garden, bring butterflies, bring hummingbirds, bees, and to help you pollinate your fruit trees. We're proud to present this project that we've been working on for the kids. We love that the kids are coming out and having accessibility to the garden.
This project brings a lot of pride to MCR. Being involved with this project has meant a lot to us, as well as to the owner and the mom of all these kids. The way that the kids are able to interact with the pets that are being rescued, and now to integrate this beautiful garden to their daily routine, that's made a huge difference in their lifestyle. That's really made a lot of dreams come true for a lot of these kids that in their whole lifetime never got in their hands dirty, never felt what soil feels like, never tasted a strawberry straight from their garden bed. So it's really a dream that it's becoming a reality, and we're very, very proud to say MCR has been a huge part of this. And you know, we helped a lot of people, but this is one of our proudest projects because of what they're doing for the animals, what they're doing for the disabled kids as well. So we're very proud. And we have Ananda here that she's gonna tell us a little more about the foundation that they're running, how they're helping the animals, how they're helping the kids, and how this family is just doing great things all around.
Hi, my name is Ananda Berrigan, and this is my friend Jeffrey Silcock. I just wanted to invite you to our home and to our garden. You can follow us on Huntington Beach Family. You can also follow us on Compassion Works and also Rollin' Paws. Please follow us, join us, and contribute to our journey on Huntington Beach Family, where Ann and I help take care of 62 children, including disabled children and adults in the community. We are grateful for the assistance and the help of MCR Gardening for making this truly the most amazing garden in the neighborhood. I can't wait to show you this urban paradise, and Eddie and Jeffrey are going to go ahead and give you a tour.
So come on and follow me and let me show you my beautiful garden box that's super accessible. So just a few things that I've got growing. I've had kale, I've had Swiss chard, I've got bok choy, I've got strawberries going, I've had peas going on. It's pretty much the perfect salad and soup bar. What I really love about this garden is that I know where the food is coming from, I know that it's fresh, and I know that I'm basically part of the food making experience, and the health that it brings, and also the many different flavors and textures. It's a very sensory experience. And I'd really love to thank Coral for helping me, guide me, and really figure out what works well in this garden and what really works together, and all the beautiful textures and flavors, and it's been an incredible experience, and I don't know what I could have done without her.
This is what brings a lot of pride to me and to our company, MCR. This is what it's all about, you know, having them learn how to harvest, how to grow their own food.
So the cool thing with this garden bed that Jeffrey's got growing is I see he's got some onions and he's got some tomatoes and we've got kale and we've got strawberries and we've got chives and then there's watermelon that's going to end up going over this trellis. Let's continue the tour down the boardwalk that has also been constructed here and check out the rest of the things that you've got growing here on your property. So Nanda, what's so special about this tree?
This is what started it all. This is the first tree that MCR brought to us. It is Buddha's hand.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
So you got this beautiful citrus tree. It's the first of now hundreds of fruits and vegetables and plants that have been integrated into a fantastic architectural design brought to us by MCR Landscaping. And now let's go and check out what's actually been built on this beautiful property.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm Ann Bellis, and I've adopted 62 disabled children. 34 still live in this sort of complex. And we started gardening as part of the pandemic to keep ourselves busy, and it just grew and grew. I talked to Coral from MCR Urban Gardening, and it just started with a Buddha's hand tree and a garden, a wheelchair accessible garden for my son, and it just kept growing and growing from there.
So this is our finger lime, one of our trees that we have provided to the Huntington Beach family. This is like a caviar of citrus. So we're gonna taste it.
We try to maximize as much as possible all the space that's available. Building this arbor where you can grow this greige vertically. We can help you do in-ground garden beds. We can help you build pathways to make it accessible for wheelchairs. A lot of people never had the experience of a garden because they think it's not possible to ever approach a garden, and we can make those things actually happen for you.
In addition to helping disabled kids, this also helps elderly or for people who don't want to bend down. We could also do raised beds and be accessible at a level height.
Now let us show you some of the highlights that we've done on this project at this Huntington Beach Garden Home.
So we did a male kiwi and a female kiwi, and a fun fact, a male kiwi can actually pollinate up to 6 female kiwis. And this is what we did here. We put 3 kiwi berries, and we put the male kiwi in the middle, and I planted the 2 berries, the 2 kiwi berries, so they could grow vertically. And here we did, for extra space, we're doing vertical growing, and we're doing berries on this section. We're doing, this is the fall raspberry. And I always add flowers to every garden, and that helps us pollinate the fruit and get the production faster.
Now on this side we have this arbor that we designed for the grapes to grow. As you can see, they're already starting to grow vertically all around the arbor. And we also added handrails for support so that when Ann walks, she can have something to hold on to. So this was built keeping her in mind. so she feels safe whenever she walks out to her garden. Same thing that we did with this ramp here.
So the kids on wheelchairs could access the garden. And here we did bell peppers, peppers. We planted different types of garlic, purple, yellow, white, and onions as well, beets, and we added the rail as well. The rail helps for Anne when she loses her balance, or for the kids to come and access. We did the ramp, and right here we did the honeyberry, and a honeyberry also needs a pollinator. So we did the middle, the pollinator, and we added the 2 honeyberries. And these are bushes, so they'll grow and they'll be accessible to everybody. And we've always used IV organics. And as you can see, everything is growing beautifully. And from the beginning, we used the fertilizer. So this is our edible garden, and we did different flowers. It helps with the bees and with the butterflies. We added about 20 different varieties, exotic varieties of tomatoes. And this, as you can see, you don't need a trellis. You could also do the Florida method, and you could grow them vertically. And I also do companion planting, so we can maximize your space. And we've used IV organics for all our planting, and that's what has helped everything grow so nice.
We started growing fresh produce, fresh fruits for our kids. So as you can imagine, from the very beginning, we did our research, what products to use that will be organic, kid-friendly, and they will be safe for our kids and our pets. We came across IV Organic. It's something that's worked for us. It's worked for each of the hundreds of gardens that we worked with. And you know, I highly suggest you give them a try. It's done miracles for us. I like to say that IV Organics has been the secret of our success.
So in every garden that we plant veggies, we always do a pollinator garden, and the pollinator garden has also helped bring the kids out, and they're able to see hummingbirds and butterflies and just get more sensory activities. Every garden, we always try to put a milkweed, and milkweed always attracts the monarch butterfly. So if you want to see monarch butterflies in your garden, get a milkweed.
A lot of people can never imagine themselves growing their own chickens in the city because, again, the limited space that we all have. Here's something that MCR can help you build. We have this right here. It's our silky chicken coop with its own garden bed.
We did this special planter for the chickens, and so they won't pick at the fruit yet until the fruit gets mature. And we added this planter with blackberries, and blackberries we got some thornless, so it's safe for the chickens. And like you can see, if you have problems with rodents or anything, we could also help you with the planter and keep everything safe. For easier access, we added this.
So we always encounter with a lot of our clients that want to have lots of fruit trees but don't have the space or the means to grow them in ground. These are great ideas to have. These fruit trees have enough space to grow their roots out, but still provide a lot of good yummy fruit. We have all types of citrus. You'll be able to see in the back all the different fruit trees that we have here, and it's just not just the fruit, but the flowers, everything, makes this trees very, very special and very, very pleasant to be around. And what we have here is a Dancy tangerine, a gold nugget, mandarin, and Tangelo, Mineola Tangelo tree on that side. And over there in the back, I don't know if you can see, we have a kumquat tree. Those are really good. And to continue with the citrus alley, we have a pink variegated lemonade eureka. And just to point out what we had mentioned before, we maximize the space and grow these beautiful flowers in this beautiful setting. So not only are you gonna be able to grow all these beautiful lemons, but you also have a beautiful garden using the same water. It's literally recycling the water and being able to use it to grow these beautiful flowers as well. We have a pink lemonade eureka. We have a eureka lemon tree. Another Mineola Tangelo, one of the family's favorites. And here we have a variegated calamondi tree, or finger lime, Australian finger lime tree, which is, bearing lots of finger limes. We have a Lisbon lemon, which is very, very similar to the Eureka, but it has no seeds. It's actually my favorite.
So to continue adding into the garden, we added this wheelbarrow, and we did it a rainbow style. So as you can see, it's the red, the orange, yellow flowers. We added mint for green, and purple, blue, and then purple. And just behind the rainbow wheelbarrow, we added a planter for corn. And in this case, we didn't do a raised garden bed because we need a lower garden so that it has space for the corn. And this corn is not your typical corn, the yellow corn. This is a gem corn, and we'll show you a picture. But yeah, this is we added corn, and I planted beans, so the beans could wrap around the corn. And just a fun fact about planting corn, you have to grow in 2 rows so they could pollinate each other. If not, you won't get successful corn. Yeah, and to maximize the space, we recycle the buckets, and we planted additional tomatoes. Now follow me to the boardwalk that MCR made possible. And we added handrails for easy access to the tomato garden. And this is a vertical garden, a 2-tier tomato garden. So the advantage of doing a 2-tier planter, not only do you maximize your space, but you also are growing different varieties, but the roots are not competing with each other, so it has a separate planter. As you can see, there's one here and one at the bottom. So we definitely try to maximize your space, and we add the trellis to grow vertically. And we try to do companion planting to maximize your space.
So what we have here is continuing the citrus alley. We have a Meyer lemon, not just any Meyer lemon, a blood orange, Moro blood orange, a red flush grapefruit, and a lot of people like to have a privacy hedge and use portocarpus or ficus, different privacy trees. But what better way to give your home a privacy hedge with some yummy bear limes, clementine tangerines, and navel oranges. All of these citrus trees can be trained to climb this trellis and give you the privacy that you need with all the yummy fruit that you want. So we continue to walk through the citrus alley. We also have other fruit trees, and just like we said earlier, you don't need to put a lot of these trees in the ground to be able to produce some very good fruit. You see everything growing. You see the new mandarins. So it's all about maximizing the space that you have and be able to grow as much yummy fruit as you can. And in addition to this container beds, we also build this garden beds with vertical growing. As you can see, all in this side, maximizing all the space. And you can see that you won't have any problems getting some yummy fruit off your fruit trees, because this is our perfect example of how well these trees are doing. So this area was an area that was kept full of trash cans, and we slowly turned it into an edible fruit forest.
Hey guys, welcome. These are some of our lovable handicapped pets that we have that we're helping get their forever homes. So we've got our wheelchair dogs, our cross-eyed pit bull, and our two-legged chihuahua. What else could anybody want?
So if you want to introduce us to your babies.
These are some of our beloved family. Ian, why don't you come over and help introduce? This is one of the boys, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
So why don't you tell me, Ian, who we have here?
This is our beautiful girl, Summer. That is our cross-eyed pit bull. With me right now, I have Pi. It is one of our wheelchair dogs.
Over here we have Melinda, who is the small little toy poodle in her wheelchair. We have Pearl, who's a mini Aussie who has water in the brain, but it doesn't stop her. And we also have Abby here, who's our two-legged Chihuahua. And all of these pets that you see are also up for adoption. So if you're interested, go ahead and tag us on Instagram. And that's gonna be Rollin' Paws.
Thank you again, Coral and Eddie of MCR Urban Gardening, and the amazing tour you've shared with us, the education you've offered us, in addition to the generosity that they've brought here to this Huntington garden.
And I want to say thank you, Charles, for all the help, and for most importantly, your products, which have really made the difference to our business and have helped us accomplish many things. And I really recommend them, because it's something, like I had mentioned before, something that we research to use with our family, with our kids, that it's kid friendly and it's pet friendly, and it's something that definitely works. So thank you for having us.
You guys are very welcome.
Thank you, Charles.
So I just want to share again that the Ivory Organics, the all-purpose fertilizers, it comes in a super and a premium blend fertilizer, offering your plants all of the 6 macronutrients plants need. Not just the NPK that comes with most fertilizers. This includes the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, sulfur, and calcium. And we're gonna donate to your Instagram account, and encouraging all of you watching to go right now to MCR Urban Gardening on Instagram. And there, when you see this post, what Coral is gonna do is she's also gonna post a picture of the product. And for all of you that tag your gardening friends and family, you gotta first follow the MCR Urban Gardening channel. You then have got to tag 2 of your gardening friends and family. And there's no limit to the number of people you tag. The more people you tag, the more chances you have to win. And we're going to be donating to one winner in the United States, free shipping included, a premium blend bag of the Ivory Organics all-purpose fertilizers. And then for the grand prize winner, so there's going to be 2 winners, they're going to get the super blend, which has a higher NPK value and also includes azomite, so it offers your plants a lot of the micronutrients plants need as well. So we're going to be donating 2 bags of 4 pounds of fertilizer to MCR Urban Gardening.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And if you've enjoyed this educational lesson brought to you by Ivory Organics as well as MCR, be sure to give us that thumbs up, and most importantly, share us with your gardening friends and family. As always, keep growing with Ivory Organics, and wishing you all happy gardening.